my machine, but I wanted to start the show. Right? I planned on doing this at the crib, but in all likelihood, I'm gonna take me a power nap. Today is one of those days, right? But I want to get a couple of y'all up in here. And I'm making it my business to go live now. Phew, man. Yeah, this really has turned into my office. Now I'm sounding like Joe Dini. This is my office. I'll be right back.
that man like he was some type of criminal or something. When he's been dedicated.
All right, y'all. I'm here. My bad. It's just one of those days, y'all. I made it through, right? All right. So, yesterday, the internet was in a buzz. We've seen a lot of the guys, the bloggers, the vloggers. They were talking about how Terrence Crawford was pulled over and guns was drawn on him on his birthday after having the key to the city, the parade, all this, right? My whole thing is this, man. And shout out to Boss Talk 101. I think I watch other content creators. I watch Boss Talk. They talked about it. I don't know about any of the boxing guys, because like I said, I've been on another wave. When it pertains to the boxing content creators, I ain't really tapping in with too many of them anymore, man. I got a list. I got a list of the boxing content creators, and a lot of them are on my list, so I don't really. They have weirdo tendencies and vibes, so I really ain't been tapping in with too many of them, man. Because once you show me like that you move a little funny, right? And what I mean by move a little funny, right? If we are all in the field, the boxing field, right? You do boxing content, or you call yourself a boxing content maker, but you never liked any of the content that I put out, but you talk boxing, that's weirdo tendencies, right? That's a big red flag for me. I'm gonna just keep it tall, because it's obvious that you're a fan of boxing. Now, whether you like me or not, there's certain things in boxing that I have done that as a fan you should respect, right? But when you attempt to ignore or don't even acknowledge, that's a weirdo tendency to me. So I got a big list of dudes, right? That's neither here nor there. But I got a list. Just know, if you got those tendencies, I've been checked you off, man. But my thumbnail says it all, right? Like I said, shout out to Boss Talk. I'm going to play some of their content, the audio. They were the only ones I seen. They were so spot on. Him and I think it's Ayatollah. Shout out to Ayatollah out there in L.A., Compton, right? Bompton, they call it. He's a blood. So it was Bompton, right? But he says something, and they said something, and I just want to push the line on that, too. Terrence Crawford's too big for Omaha, Nebraska. I really started seeing this after he beat Earl Spence. House Crawford, when he built that mega castle, right? I was like, right then, to me, I was like, he's too big for Omaha. But like I said, some people are loyal to where they're from, and Terrence Crawford is definitely loyal. But I knew then, when he built that massive, I like to call House Crawford, his castle, I was like, yo, he's too big. Especially when you are now, I'm gonna tell you something. If Omaha, Nebraska was like OKC, where the Thunder play at, and there are other professional athletes, NBA players, things like that, he might have been good. But when you are the biggest thing, sports, because Nebraska Cornhuskers, the football team, Lincoln, they're a collegiate team. Terrence Crawford is a professional prize fighter who now has knocked off Canelo Alvarez. He just made history. 4 division, 3-time undisputed. He's too big. And that's what that was a cold reminder of. That they knew who he was, but that was a cold reminder. Right? I hate to be the one to put this out there. That's what that was. Letting him know. Right? Now everybody's on here talking what they want to talk on it. That's my take. That's my take. He's too big for Omaha, man. He's too big. And from where he came from, Omaha, the north side, the hood, poverty, right? That's the poverty side, right? Gang infested. Right, there's gangs in Omaha, right? I believe the Bloods and Crips migrated out there. Maybe you even got some Chicago sets, right? Put it in the comment section. Shout out to China Brum, right? But I just think the man is too big. He's too big, man. He's large and in charge, right? Now, some of these other fighters, right? Like Tank Davis and all these guys, they're big, but where does Tank stay at? Tank was staying in Atlanta. He was staying in other places where there are other professional athletes. Some, like I said, if you stay around basketball and football players, like you notice Earl Spence didn't have that problem. Even though he wanted everybody to think he was the biggest, he wasn't the biggest. Dak Prescott is bigger than him. Like he lives in Dallas. Like Dallas Cowboy football players are large and in charge too, right? But see, Terrence Crawford doesn't have that. He's the biggest thing smoking in Omaha right now, man. And contrary to what they want us to believe, there are a lot of people who are not happy about that. And that cop was relaying the message, man. He was relaying the message, man. He drew his guns on him, right? Now there's, you're probably listening to somebody yabba, 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 right? That's just my take on that, man. What y'all think, though, man? What y'all think? Too bad I can't have my car drive me home. Excuse me. What y'all think, man? What y'all think, man? I think he's too big. Appreciate the 3 likes, man. Now look, I'm talking boxing. Now don't come over here later on when I do another live stream and look for me to be talking boxing. I'm not gonna do it, man. This is boxing right now. Terrence Crawford is too big for Omaha, Nebraska. He has outgrown it. Even though he gets a lot of love there, what he has accomplished in life surpasses any expectation they probably ever had for him. Right? And like I said, they do not have no professional sports franchises in Omaha. what is it, Warren Buffett, and then it's Terrence Crawford. When you want to talk about move shakers right now, Warren Buffett, who is Terrence's guy. Yes, they did. Four corners, they did. They were sending him a message. They were sending him a message. That was a message, man. Now you're gonna see other content creators jump out there and want to take my angle. You know, want to take my angle, but they had all day yesterday. They wasn't speaking on this like this. That was a message, letting them know you too big now, nigga. You too big, right? The writing was on the wall when he built the castle. Shout out to House Crawford, that's what I call it. When he knocked off Earl Spence and he built that mega castle estate, they was feeling some type of way that they really probably wanted to do it to him then. Real talk. And let him know, like, yo, slow down. You're getting too big. Because there are no professional sports teams in Omaha. Terrence Crawford is the biggest thing smoking out there right now. And that's all they was doing. They was reminding him. Like I said, shout out to Boss Talk 101. Matter of fact, let me play some of Boss Talk 101. They're the only ones that I've seen on. Everybody else, like I said, a lot of the boxer content creators, they do what they do. I'm not even in that lane no more. I'm a streamer. Shout out to my nephew, I Show Speed. Because too many of the boxing dudes, like I said, they was always in competition. Like, content creating is not a competition. If you're a content creator, you're a content creator. But y'all was in competition.
I grow up, man, I'm gonna be just like
I'm gonna be like you, man. You switch up toys on me, man. You the man.
Nah, I'm not.
Yo, listen. Automatic. Yo, good area. No hills, man. That's what I got. I told he gonna be running the yard. I'll be right back. Yo, automatic.
You gotta put a target on my back.
For an extra 5-6 months.
Yeah, that's not fair.
That's weird.
I know.
Well, who am I?
Yep. All right, see you in the morning. He said Spence fight was big, but not like this one. Yeah, but Bud is just too big for Omaha, man. He outgrew it. His status. Like after he knocked off Earl Spence, he was on a different status. he built that. Yeah, he built a castle. He built a castle, right? Then you got to remember where he's at. The biggest sports thing out there is probably Nebraska Cornhusker football, and that's in Lincoln. You know, Lincoln ain't Omaha, but then you know they like, you know, if you know the region, you know the region, so you understand what I'm saying. But yo, he's too big, man. They're not used to that, especially, you know. Defied the odds, man. He did it his way. He did it his way. He turned, man. And you know, it is what it is, man. He's too big for Nebraska, man. What did you say? You said, I don't know, the guy sucks. Oh man, here we go. I know they had to send some of the trolls through here. Don't worry, one of my moderators to get you out of here in a second. Just have that energy, right? If you ever see me in real life, just have that energy for me in real life. That's all I ask. Right? Man, here they come. My moderators to get you out of here in a second. But yeah, he's too big, man. He's too big, man. It's just like I said, it's just unfortunate that that's his city and he loves his city, man. But if he was in a city where they were professional franchises, right? I think he would be straight. He would be straight, man. But when you're the biggest thing, right? He's the biggest thing smoking, man, sports-wise. And he had that parade, right? And I spoke about the parade a little bit. I said, because I was setting this up for today, right? I was setting this up for today. I said what they did to him was the equivalent of Derek Jeter, getting pulled over after the Yankees parade. That's what that was. CW, good looking, man. I knew somebody was gonna pop up to get these guys up out of here. I'm talking real stuff, man. Terrence Crawford's too big, man. Terrence Crawford is too big for Omaha. And that's what they was reminding him. Now, I'm not gonna go all the way conspiracy theory and say, you know, somebody sent that cop on the mission. Right? Because, you know, the conspiracy theory guys will do that now. Right? But that's what that was, though, man. That was just a reminder. I'm going to play the Boss Talk audio. Boss Talk, Ayatollah Mob, and my guy, they was spot on, man. Because I was like, you know what? I'm going to speak about this tomorrow. I watched all the other content creators do what they do. The blind leading the blind. They all want to talk about the police report and this, that, and the third. Like, I'm not on that. I don't, look. That shit sounds good. That's the cover-up. You know, that's the smoke and mirrors. Nah, what that really was about was letting him know, like, yo, you too big now, bro. You too big. Slow down. That's what I said yesterday. Yesterday, I said the devil was busy. That was the devil, man. Like, he's too big for Omaha. They don't have nothing left. They don't have a sports franchise. It's not like they have the Dallas Mavericks, the Lakers, the Dodgers. Yeah, they got Terrence Crawford. The little nappy-headed black nigga, part of my language, from the north side of Omaha, Nebraska. There's a lot of good old boys, right? And yeah, look, I gotta take it there, man. There's a lot of good old boys, right? Who they don't want their kids looking up to Terrence, man. Terrence Crawford's the biggest thing smoking. He said, I learned here, I've been waiting on the word. Yeah. Yeah, this is boxing right now, man. I'm talking boxing. Terrence Crawford is too big. Now, these other crash dummy channels, you know, come up after me now. Steal this, man. Because all you niggas do is follow niggas. You niggas is followers. You not talking about nothing. Right? All day, every day. No motion. Right? That is why, I'm going to tell you this. I want y'all to catch this vibe. That is why boxing right now is where it's at. That is why the streamers, right? Yo, the streamers and the gamers are all the way up. Not these fake influencers, because most of these influencers, especially the ones in the boxing community, they're not who they say they are. They have no motion. Yeah, Terrence Crawford is too big for Omaha, man. If Bud, like I said, if Bud was in OKC, any other place where there's sports franchises, he would have been straight, man. He would have been straight. But he's too big. I told y'all yesterday, I'm yawning, man. I'm almost to the crib. I told y'all yesterday, I was like, yo, they wasn't ready for all of this, man. Like as big as Floyd Mayweather is, right? You see, he left Grand Rapids, relocated in Vegas, right? Because even though as big as he is, he's not bigger than the program. Yo, Terrence Crawford is the program right now. Are you following that? For those that's in here, gonna slide in and try to slide off with the information. When it comes to Omaha, Nebraska right now, Terrence Crawford is the program. And the system's not ready for that, man. They're not ready for that. And that's what that was. That was a reminder. Man, your boy is really yawning, man. I might skip out on the gym tonight. I don't know. I have that feel. Look, I got me some fries. Look. I had to get some grease, man. I ate spinach all day. Yeah, appreciate you, CW. He said Terrence Crawford for president. Yo, Omaha showed their ass, man. Yo, Mondays I usually do be burnt out though, man. Like if y'all don't see me do a stream tonight at the gym, y'all know what it was, man. I took the night off. But I wanted to get this out the way though, man. He's too big for Omaha now, man. I'm driving. I deserve donations. Man, so give me a donation. I'll tell you what, yo, what is your name? Zero Value Life? Put a donation in the chat. If you don't put a donation in the chat, I'm gonna have my man CW slide you up out of here, man. Put a donation in the chat, man. Cause you came over here with the goofy energy, man. You came over here with the goofy vibes, man. I'm driving. I just clocked out of work. I'm tired. But yo, you got 2 seconds to put your donation in the chat, or I'm bouncing you up out of here. All right, you know what? Yeah, you just created your channel. Up out of here now. Come back, make another fake account, and come back. That's what you do, man. You make another fake account, and you come back over here now, man. Appreciate the 5 likes, man. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you know what the most overrated sandwich is in New York? The chopped cheese, y'all. A chopped cheese, respectfully, is an overrated. Now they're expensive sandwich, man. Overrated though, man. It's like, overrated cooked up hamburger patty with lettuce and tomatoes, right? A chopped cheese, man. Now you want a real hero or something? You gotta get a hero, man. I know chopped cheese. And dudes don't even understand, like, I wouldn't even disrespect Philly like that. My man today, I should have recorded him, had him and made content of that. He was like, a chopped cheese in New York is like a Philly cheesesteak in Philly. I was like, no, the fuck it ain't. I was like, a Philly cheesesteak is you getting real meat. Like, not saying that you're not getting real meat with a chopped cheese, but a chopped cheese is just a hamburger patty, man. Bust down a Philly cheesesteak, depending on where you getting it from, you getting real Angus steak or ribeye, whatever. That's a different sandwich, man. I wanted one. When dudes said that shit, to me today, right? I was like, yo, man, chopped cheeses is overrated, man. They made chopped cheeses for the hood niggas, man. Now they expensive. Cause they done damn near popularized them. But back in the day, chopped cheeses was the sandwich because it was cheap. It was on the hero and it was cheap. Now, I was like, yeah, that shit is a rip. Yeah, yo, you can go to damn near any store now and get a chopped cheese. Yo, they sell chopped cheeses at the food bazaar. Like, that was a hood bodega thing, man. I just switched gears a little bit, man, because I'm tired, y'all. Yo, it was man versus machine today, and the machine won. Yeah, man. Where'd you get that Philly cheesesteak from, Shadow Company? I can't wait to go to Philly again. Yeah, I make it my business. When I'm in Philly, you know, I make it my business. I bring like 3 of them bitches home. Yeah, we was sparring down there. I remember I had the Spence boys. I had the Spence boys roll with me. Shout out to the Spence boys. They moved to Florida. But they was with me. I made it my business. We was in Philly. I was like, I think, what's the name got a Philly cheesesteak? The other one was like, yo, I'm gonna get a piece. I was like, yo, you can't. I was like, nah, bro. You gotta get a cheesesteak. You gotta get a real Philly cheesesteak, man. We in Philly. I made it my business, man. Both my daughters got cheesesteaks. Yeah, this car could have turned. Like, turn, dog. Go, dog. Go, go. Don't be scared. Oh, he's letting you go, stupid. Thank you, sir. Look, official. Look, he must know I'm a truck driver. Look, he let me go. That's official. That's Big Gumbo right there. You see him? Look, he let me go in. Oh, the truck? Nah, that's the truck I'm talking about. He let me go in, man. He let me cut through. Shit, I got 2 tickets. You talking about last week? I caught 2 tickets, man. I gotta go take it. I'm gonna take a defensive driving class, man, to get them points off my license. I'll probably get some points, man. Unfortunately, I ain't had no points on my license in years. That dude was supposed to give me that professional courtesy, man. I showed him my gun license, my gun, everything. He was supposed to give me that. What's the name? Nah. I said the truck. Look, see the truck behind me? He let me cut in front of him. I was on the side block. I'm almost home now, y'all. Hey, yo, Bud Crawford, you too big for Omaha, player. You too big, man. King of the North. Yeah, he got the big Peterbilt, man. That shit sounds good. It's an older one too. zigzag zig right through here. Ew. Ew. Zigzag zig right through there. I took the shortcut to my block. On my block. And look, I fed my dogs early this morning. Appreciate that, like whoever that was, man. But listen, this is the Source Experience. Maybe I'll be back on later on, man. If not, man, I think I did about a good 2 hours of streaming, right? Give or take, maybe 3. But this is the Source Experience, the news by Shadows Media Marketing Management Consultant Agent, man. Cousin Bud, you outgrew Nebraska, man. Omaha, Nebraska, you too big, man. You too big for him now, man. But hey, what do I know?